Hey Leute und willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Tales of Zestiria. Ja, wir sind hier gerade in einem Geschichtsstein und weil wir finden gerade raus, ich kann nicht sprechen, wodurch die Chaosdämmerung verursacht wurde. Hieß doch Chaosdämmerung, glaube ich.
No, much more likely it's just a feint to draw out the forces of the Northern Territory. They just want a pretext to declare war.
This is absurd.
Thoroughly absurd, but that's humans for you.
You said it. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Und wir hören uns jetzt quasi die Geschichte an, wie das alles passiert ist.
According to what the shepherd said, the shrine is full of malevolence, and the village is beginning to lose its blessing.
Oh no, is Maltellus going to become a hellion?
Let us put faith in the shepherd. He said he would never allow that, even should it cost him his life.
But still, if the shepherd would be lost anyway, wouldn't it be better for us just to evacuate while we can?
There's no way that someone like Michael could ever do such a thing.
Right. He's the shepherd. He couldn't just abandon Maltellus and let him succumb to malevolence.
Sorey.
Tja, vielleicht gab es aber doch Gründe.
If this podunk town can serve as the key to successful conquest of the Northern Territory, then I can suffer the ire of one measly shepherd. What is it?
An enemy attack! The Northerners have arrived!
Oh,
No,
fuck.
It appears to be the Highland Army!
I will not rise to their bait. Assemble the troops. We shall retreat.
We will make no counterattack!
Would you have me throw men away on some meaningless skirmish with Highland? Don't be an imbecile.
Guess this town is destined for the scrap heap after all. Have the order to retreat given at once.
Unbelievable! Doesn't he care about the happiness of the villagers?
This trivial nonsense is what got the entire village wiped out?
Oh je.
Stop it!
Sorey.
Knowing we can't do anything to intervene just makes it worse. What on earth is Heldalf doing?
Heldalf abandoned the village and fled.
Filthy Roland scum! Sneak into the mountains, will you?
There's more over here.
Was ist das für eine Stimme?
How could this happen?
Shepherd, Muse has gone to the shrine
What?
to beg the Roland's army for assistance.
But Heldalf said run away!
Muse, please be safe!
Hurry to
Schnell
the shrine!
hinterher.
Right.
Ach du Kacke, ey. Hä? Ach, da hinten ist der Schrein, ne?
Wait,
Hat der die
please.
verflucht oder so?
I understand that as a fellow shepherd, you feel strong empathy toward him. That is normal. But please, do not forget what Maven told us. You too, Mikleo.
I'm sorry. It's just... we can already tell this isn't going to end well.
We've learned more than enough here to put the pieces together at this point.
But we still need to see this through, don't we? Let's go. Right.
Mikleo looks
Oh
out
je.
of character, to say nothing of Sorey.
Well, of course. He was bound to notice before too long.
Yeah, but when you add in the fact that none of this is heading for a happy ending.
We all picked up on it. Mikleo, Muse, and the shepherd all look too similar not to.
Let's go. We're very close to the whole truth.
Moment. Ist er das Kind? von dem Typen.
The child! The child!
He's alive. Oh, he's alive. But, oh my God! Now tell us. All is lost. Now Tellus has become a Hellion. And this innocent child. All due to the insipid ambitions of one man.
Brother! Wait! No! Don't! Please! Brother!
O ye who brought us this misfortune, I grant thee eternal solitude!
No!
Heldalf, live now and forever in a hell of your own making.
Oh, fuck.
Is my answer.
Well...
Stop!
So, they anticipated our retreat. You are the Valkyries, I take it?
Lightning! General!
Heldalf, prepare yourself! What on earth?
Der ist jetzt natürlich unsterblich, ne?
Stay away from us, you monster!
Ja, und seine Leute haben natürlich auch Schiss. Verständlicherweise.
So that's what went down.
So Kittybeard didn't become a Hellion. He was made one. One bearing the most terrible curse there could possibly be.
And the one responsible for it was the previous shepherd.
So then,
Is this the same village?
If it's not over yet, then there must be more to it.
It's not over, huh? Micha.
We gotta be close to the end. Shouldn't we just take a quick gander before we head back?
You look pretty bummed out by this.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry I'm not more bummed out myself, I mean.
You don't need to apologize for that.
Whenever a friend of mine is down, if I'm not feeling the same way, I always feel like maybe something's missing from me.
It's just like he said, Rose. There's nothing you need to apologize for. In fact, yeah. Sorry.
Huh?
If anything, we should be the ones sorry for making you worry so much. We just need a little more time to get our feelings sorted out. We'll be fine. You can count on it.
Gotcha.
So, irgendwas ist noch nicht aufgelöst. Und Mikleo hat irgendwie... Hallo? Ah.
My goodness. What happened?
Such thick malevolence. I feel sick.
Malevolence of this impossible magnitude can only mean one thing.
Not now, tell us!
Born far too early by the looks of it. Poor mother and child. Neither of you deserved this. Perhaps this too is fate.
Das ist Sorey oder was? Oder ist das Miglio?
Are we not all the same when we first breathe this air, save for the vessel we chance into?
But a child born so premature won't last but a few months.
Probably so. Muse! My goodness! What happened here?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We have to seal off the malevolence before it drifts into Elysia. Who's that child? Celine's? Could it be she was with child?
In order to contain Mount Tellus within this land, you would be the sacrifice to seal the path to Elysia? But Mount Tellus is using the land itself as his vessel. Even if we can trap him here, it would be no more than empty consolation.
I understand, but even so, this is something that we humans have brought upon ourselves.
And the shepherd?
I take it that the shepherd has finally fallen?
That may be so, but fate has blessed us with a thread of hope.
You don't mean to say you will raise these children to become the shepherd and his sub-lord?
For a human and a seraph child raised together, anything is possible. However, it all depends on these children. I humbly accept your two small beacons of hope.
Gramps!
Zenris, I have not the words to thank you. Farewell, my dearest child. Miglio.
Okay, krass.
Gramps!
So, Sorey, you were a survivor from that village.
And our boy Mickey was refashioned into a seraph.
So I was a sacrifice.
You can cry if you want.
Alter!
Why would I cry?
Ihr Ernst?
I'm surprised, to be sure, but I'm not sad. And now we know where Mount Tellus is. Now the only thing left is our answer. Right.
So does this mean we found it?
I know now what path I want to take. Though I'm not sure that counts as an answer.
Very well then. Let's consult with Maven once more.
Hey, where'd he go?
Just a little while ago, he was activating the hidden powers of this monolith. He's probably still around here somewhere. You're
Oder auch
right.
nicht.
Let's go look for him.
Okay, das war jetzt mal... Jetzt wissen wir auf jeden Fall, wo die beiden herkommen. Die sind mit dem ganzen, seit sie klein sind, verknüpft.
You're back.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure the monolith doesn't get damaged. Your thoughts?
No one involved was fully in the wrong, but no one was really right either. That's how it felt to me.
A useful understanding to reach. Now, your answer.
Sorey, let us hear your answer to this.
My answer is I want to save Heldalf. The Shepherd's job doesn't just boil down to quell the Lord of Calamity, or even clean up the previous Shepherd's mistakes. When malevolence consumes Seraphim and turns them into Hellions, we save them. Yet when it brings misfortune and grief to humans, we say they only have themselves to blame. It doesn't seem fair.
So that is your answer.
Dunno if it counts as one. There are humans out there just like Heldalf. He just happened to play one part in a cascade of terrible events.
I'm not gonna say you shouldn't sympathize with him, but I will say it would strike me as bizarre to completely let him off the hook for the horrors he brought to such a peaceful village. And what he's trying to do now is still messed up, right?
Absolutely. It's wrong, period, and I will stop it.
But even so, you would save this man?
If I won't save humans like Heldalf, who've had Hellianhood thrust upon them, I'll never see humans and Seraphim live in peace.
I see. So then you...
really are an idiot.
Yep. Sorey is Sorey, and we love him for it.
That's right. He couldn't be anyone else even if he tried.
So, Mr. Teller, that what you were looking for?
For such a man, ending his loneliness would be the sole path to salvation. Do you understand what that means?
Taking his life, I would expect.
Sorey, can you carry that burden with you?
Indeed. That, even more than your answer, is the crucial matter.
Right. What's important now is whether you truly will not waver. Or rather, whether you truly believe in your answer and are willing to accept its repercussions.
No matter what happens, and no matter what cost.
Wait, are you asking him to prove his determination in battle?
Na toll.
Put bluntly, yes. In order to defeat one who has been abandoned in time, the bonds of strength must be severed. Show me how that is done.
Defeat the one who has been abandoned in time? You can't be talking about...
how to sever the bonds of strength.
So eternal loneliness is a curse, you say? It makes sense now.
Old man.
Now then, show me!
Ich bin verwirrt. Was zum Henker? 21.000. Warum muss ich denn...
I certainly won't. But even if there is a way to sever the bonds of strength,
and if we were to actually use it,
Then what would happen to you?
Do you see why it is you waver? Settle this, Shepherd!
Do not let Maven's conviction go to waste.
Das ist eine Bestrafung? Mache ich ihm auch Schaden? Nee, mache ich gar nicht. Wie funktioniert das denn? Ich hoffe, hier steht irgendwann, wie das funktioniert. Er wirft mit Flaschen, echt jetzt? Und die machen übel Schaden, die Flaschen. Ich hoffe, dass sie mir irgendwann noch mitteilen, wie das funktioniert, weil sonst wird das ein ewiger Kampf. Wir machen... Ach doch, wir machen Schaden an ihm. Oh, Boots. Also richtig Schaden machen wir nicht, ey. Und Boots. Also ich denke mal, ich muss ihn runterschießen erstmal. Und alles andere gucken wir uns gleich mal an. Vor allem, er wirft die ganze Zeit mit Flaschen und Silbertabletts. Ist das dein Ernst? So, heilen wir einmal kurz gegen. Wie viel hat er überhaupt? 21.000, 15.000 hat er noch. Schon noch eine Menge. Vor allem machen wir auch keine richtigen Crits gefühlt bei ihm. Ich weiß gar nicht warum. $603. Muss ich jetzt komplett... Aber ja, ich nehme mal an, ich muss ihn runterschießen. Laden uns auch voll langsam auf, ey. Und Boots. Naja, dann machen wir es auf die harte Variante hier. 600, 1200. Passt. 10.000 hat er schon fast weg. So, 500. Lad mich wieder einmal auf. So, wie viel hat er? 10.000. Okay. Alter. Was rastet der denn auf einmal so? So, die Folge wird ein bisschen länger gehen wahrscheinlich. Einfach, weil wir natürlich jetzt ihn noch besiegen müssen. Und mich würde es ja nicht mal wundern, wenn danach noch irgendwas kommt. So, ich muss mal kurz gegenheilen. Hä, warum hat die... So, jetzt aber. Oh, sein Arsch! Da wirft ein Silbertablett auf mich. Wie viel? 6.000? So, das dürften jetzt noch 5.000 sein. Oh nein. Lol, Alter. Haut aber auch raus. Also seine krassen Kombos sind übel. So, 5.000, das geht Richtung Ende. Kiste. Was zum Henker? Der wirft Zeug. Nochmal Kiste. Kann es nicht auf sie wirken, warum auch immer. Dann heile ich halt so. Ist auch okay. 2,9. Aufladen. Eins, 5. Schon wieder. Das ist so übel. Ich heile nochmal gegen, sicherheitshalber einfach. Aber ich denke mal, das hat sich jetzt erledigt. Yep, das hat sich erledigt.
What I want to see is not a mere display of strength.
So you really are immortal?
You understand by now, don't you, the way to defeat me?
Töten?
Yes.
turn my friends into attacks with wills of their own, and use those attacks to pierce through the bonds of strength.
What Dazzle said he did.
Then why aren't you doing it? I'm not a Hellion. Even if you make use of that means, your friends will not be consumed with malevolence. You won't admit it. After all, to demonstrate that method upon me is tacit acknowledgement that it is your only option with Heldalf as well.
But Maven, isn't there any other way at all?
No. Even Lila's power is not enough to purify one as consumed with malevolence as he is. You should know that.
Sorey. Rose.
If you weigh lives on scales, you will falter at the crucial moment. All the more so if it is your friends' lives in question. But if you do waver, and your wavering leads you to a faulty answer, you may never recover. In this way does virtue become vice.
Krass.
But if you will die for the answer you truly believe in, even failure will not stop you from rising again. What you should fear is not failure, but rather that fear itself will compromise your belief in your answer.
Lila.
Now then, Sorey.
If you intend to make this a farce, then I shall end it. Show me, not just with words, but with the spirit of belief. I shall end this. Luminous Saber! It is a damn shame, Lila. Unfortunately, it looks like they still don't understand.
Hä?
So, it was all for naught.
No, just a little bit more.
Was, Lenka?
Their own helplessness, even when they grieved for a fallen comrade, even when evil schemed to lead them astray. Sorey and his companions have pushed ever on, never losing themselves. Knowing fear, but not malevolence, they came all this way to stand here together.
You're really something.
I don't like having regrets, and I don't like giving them to other people either. Don't you forget it.
Sorey, Rose, you paralyzed or something? Going up against Hellions is already life or death. It shouldn't be new to you.
Edna. Zavid.
It's just as they said, Rose. Sorey, do you remember what I told you? Back at Lady Lake? I didn't come all this way just to be a liability. I said it before.
Ja, das stimmt. Schon Ewigkeiten her.
No.
If the shepherd Sorey truly believes in his answer, then surely may he bring an end to the age of chaos.
Then show us. Show us your answer.
Sorey!
Everyone.
You have good friends, lad.
Darn right. Let's go!
Come at me!
Drücke LB, wenn du wasseramortisiert bist.
Don't just charge in there. Maven! This is my answer!
Old man!
Maven?
Hä? Er ist einfach zusammengebrochen?
I thought I could hold out until you finished it, but...
Maven?
Oh, I'm so sorry it came to this.
You're an idiot too.
You're not wrong, but I have no regrets.
What's going on? What are you saying?
Come on!
It's because I violated the taboo.
If the user breaks the terms of the oath, the special powers granted by the oath likewise vanish.
You should have told us.
Konnte er nicht.
Please, do not blame Lila. She merely did what she believed was right for all of you. And it was my decision to make as well.
I believe too in my answer. And
Es
in
wird
my
eine extra
friends.
lange Folge heute.
For their sake, I will not waver in what must be done, so there will be no regrets.
It is time to say our farewells.
I promise. I'll never forget what you've told me, Maven. And I'll teach it to others as well.
Sorey, you've... Never did I imagine I would die with others by my side. Thank you.
Oh Mann. Da ist er hinüber. Und verbuddelt ist er auch schon.
Let's go.
To Camlon?
Yeah. Montelis should still be there.
Let's make for Elysia first.
There should be a road there leading to Camlon. We saw Gramps come running when the village fell.
Oh, that makes sense. So Camlon was close to Elysia.
Very likely. That fits with the idea that it was a strategically important location for Highland, Rollins, and the Northern Powers.
Yeah, good point. But it looked to me like the road to Camlon was sealed off.
Yeah, by my mother.
You can cry if...
I told you I'm not going to cry.
Looks like this is the final battle.
Let's end this.
Right on!
So, und auch diese Folge ist jetzt zu Ende. Sie hat Überlänge, aber es war wichtig, dass das alles am Stück ist, meiner Meinung nach. Wie viel wir einfach erfahren haben gerade. Heftig. Heftig, heftig, heftig. Das muss alles verarbeitet werden. Ich hoffe, ihr macht das bis zur nächsten Folge. Ich werde auf jeden Fall drüber nachdenken. Und dann danke ich, dass ihr eingeschaltet habt, dass ihr bis zum Ende durchgehalten habt. 32 Minuten. Und falls es euch gefallen hat, gerne auch einen Daumen nach oben. Und dann sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal, Leute. Ciao.